literally like someone else held the duffel bag and had all of it. Like there'd be no possible way for anybody to eat that amount of pills and think it's gonna be okay. And like Juice didn't want to die. He wasn't gonna kill himself. He knew he wasn't gonna get in trouble. He had people around him that were gonna take care of. You know what I mean? Like, so like we were even sitting there in the lobby, and his manager G Money walks up to him. They're both just like, "We're all good." You're like, "Yeah." Or they like high five each other, like, "Don't worry, we're all good. Everything's gonna be cool." And then it was like within a minute or two, he just started having a seizure right there in the lobby, like as they were like searching the bags and stuff like that. And then that's when like all the chaos broke loose. He made this weird noise. It was like something I've never heard. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like a weird groaning noise or whatever. And then all of a sudden I look and he was just on the ground. And then Allie was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. Everybody's kind of like up in arms. And then the cops kind of just grabbed us all and just handcuffed us all together, arm to arm. Everybody but Allie. Allie like wouldn't let go of Juice. She like grabbed him and tried to put him on his side and stuff like that. Juice did have like some pills fall out of his pocket, because like I said, like he would just keep a couple in enough. So he had and there was like, it seemed like all the cops there just didn't give a shit. Like they sat there very nonchalantly, and like Allie's screaming to call 911. There was one female, I don't know, she was a cop. She seemed like she was in plain clothes, but I don't know what she was. But she was like rushing around. What are these? Like, picked up the pills off the ground. What are these? And like, I was like, those are, the drugs. He takes them. I don't know how many he might have taken today. You know what I mean? But he takes, he's addicted or whatever. That was the lady that ran and got the Narcan and stuff like that. And as like that was happening, the cops were just like handcuffing us all together. But Allie, like, she was just on top of him, screaming, crying, and you know what I mean? Like, we're all handcuffed together, and everybody's like still freaking out, looking away, and I couldn't look away.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't want him to like look up and not think we were there. So, and when I looked at him in the eyes, it's like you could see that he wasn't there. But it seemed like forever before the ambulance came, and then I think the lady got the Narcan. They gave him Narcan. When they finally got him in the ambulance or in the stretcher, and they took him in the ambulance or whatever, and then they're like, "Whose bag is this?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "That one was mine," and I was getting arrested. But they were like, "He's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay." I mean, I saw him and he didn't look okay, but they were like, "He's gonna be okay." And then, I mean, I didn't find out he was gone until I was in jail. Like, I was just in the holding cell, and then I was like, just handcuffed to the fucking wall, and these two detectives just walked in, and they're like, literally verbatim, they're like, "We don't give a shit about anything else. We just want to know about the kid that died." And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Who died?"
That is so heartless. Wow.
And I just kept saying, "You sure?" They kept saying, "I'm pretty sure." I'm like, "You're sure?" Like, they're just like, "Yep, pretty sure."
Oh, wow. What did you say after that?
I don't remember. It was kind of like blurs at that moment.
Right. And then obviously the media, I'm sure, doesn't help when you're out and everyone's blowing your phone up.
Well, I mean, I still had to be in jail for another few hours. Okay. And then I just remember and our security guard saying out, "Long, you all right?" Because I think he just heard me like screaming in the fucking cell, because he was like in the cell next to me. And then they moved us to another cell, and then he got bailed out first. I couldn't bail myself out because I wasn't from Chicago. I mean, at one point, I remember a cop saying to me, like, "Don't worry, this is just a gun charge. This is Chicago. You'll be out in a couple hours." You know what I mean? Like, there's no big deal here. And then Hen got out, and then Hen went and handled getting me out. And then I got bailed out, and then it was just like, it was now morning. And even the cop letting me out, it was like, your boy's all over the news. I was like, what? Like, he's really dead? Like, I still like was like denial about it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I went, got my shit, and I just like walked out of the police station. It was like fucking freezing cold, snow on the ground. I had to like call an Uber. Literally, like someone else held the duffel bag. Like there'd be no possible way for anybody to eat that amount of pills and think it's gonna be okay. And like, he wasn't like juiced didn't want to die. He wasn't gonna kill himself. He knew he wasn't gonna get in trouble. He had people around him that were gonna take care of him. You know what I mean? Like, so like we were even sitting there in the lobby, and his manager G Money walks up to him, and they're both just like, we're all good. You're like, yeah, we're gonna like high five each other. Like, don't worry, we're all good. Everything's gonna be cool. And then it was like within a minute or two, he just had a seizure right there in the gas. They were like searching the bags and stuff like that, and then